It is time for football as we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the New York Jets and our home team on Sunday Night Primetime. Mike Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olsen. Glad you are joining us for this one. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
60 by 6.
From the shotgun, they'll throw to get this one started. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 19 Tigers, 19 Tigers.
He'll drop to throw. Quick throw here is complete. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
Here we go, set. Cougar 19. Ready?
They'll look to throw. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. He's across midfield. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. Give him 13 on that screenplay. And a first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves.
Back to the air one more time. He gets this into the hands of Green. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. First down throw there is incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Okay, break.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. 19 Cougar 19, Tigers. Cougar 19. Steady.
They'll look to throw yet again. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Let's go. 19, 18.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. He's got it at the 3. And he's going to have the first down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal.
First and goal, Jets.
What an impressive drive this has really been, and it's a combination of big plays and 3rd down conversions. Now after that last 3rd down pickup, it's 1st and goal. They got a chance to finish this really impressive drive and come away with 6.
Ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal.
Here we go, here we go. Cowboy Chris. Steady.
They'll try to run this one in. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is 3rd and goal.
Down here this close, all it takes is one defensive lineman defeating his block and getting some penetration, and that's exactly what we saw here. Not only to stop the ball carrier short of the end zone, but to take him down for a loss.
Now from a yard farther back, it's 3rd and goal.
Ready? Panther 6, 18, 5 in. Let go.
Now they'll set up to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
His kick is good. And the Jets will take a 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Here we go, Scott. 6, go.
And a strong 1st down run, a pickup of 9, setting up 2nd and short.
At the 39-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Get it.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Go.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Rolling right. Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline.
And as the game goes on, these are the throws they got to find a way to connect with, those chunk plays. I like the idea of pushing it downfield, but the next time they get an opportunity, they've got to find a way to connect.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Ready?
To throw, here's Clifford. Flush to his right. That pass pinballing around, and it ends up in the hands of the receiver. Wow.
Really nice job there defensively, playing the integrity of that zone defense so well. Anytime an offense is running these crossing routes or these underneath drag routes, they're trying to cause confusion with the underneath zone defenders. In this case, they all stuck to their reads, they all played their responsibilities, and they're not able to pick up any additional yards after the catch.
It's 3rd and 4.
Come on, come on.
Throwing is Clifford. And that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And that one not returnable, out of bounds right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Drive will start on the ground, and this will gain a couple of yards up to the 22-yard
He
line.
was taken down at the 22-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Okay, break.
2nd down, they need 7.
Let's go now. Lions.
He'll look to throw. This one complete, right side. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. They get 12 yards on that pass. Good for a Jets first down.
Back. Back on 80. Go quick. Ready.
Back to throw. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Ready.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker, but you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed, he got there in a hurry.
Let's go. Hot 70. Hot 70. Let's go.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
This is taken at the 25. And it's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field. So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. The Jets have the advantage. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this.
Ready. Heck, no. Here we go.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A pickup there of 13. Good for a Patriots first down.
At the 31-yard line.
Ready.
He'll stay on the ground. And a good run there. To get him 5 yards.
He was brought down at the 26. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Okay, ready.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 5.
Ready.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll get the first down there. A pickup of about 5 yards.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Back. Ready.
Clifford looking to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Ready.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Get it. Let go.
Now Clifford. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Now 3rd and 19.
Go. Ready, ready.
Throwing, Clifford. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the 1st down. And here comes 4th down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Hey.
Clifford. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Ready.
It is 2nd and 9.
Go.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't. And now 3rd down comes up.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
They need to get to the 22, but now face 3rd down.
19, 18. Ready.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end, and he's going to be out of bounds up at the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there, and the Jets have a 1st down.
Ready. Moving like 70 lines.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Shotgun draw, trying to catch him off guard here, Mike, but the defense was having none of it. Thought it took a little too long to develop. Gave that defense enough time to get back there. Stop him for no gain.
2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready.
Throwing now from the gun. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
I think they tricked him that time, Mike. I mean, they originally showed zone, so he thinks the defender's going to pass him off into an open area, but then they match it underneath with a man concept, and he doesn't see the defender until the ball leaves his hand. Big-time play by the defense and puts their offense in a great spot.
And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14.
Ready.
Now, faking the give. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. They need to say, okay, we've struggled here in the 1st half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase 1st downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small. And oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove.
That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was 3rd down.
On the set. Go. Go.
To throw is Clifford. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Patriots. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And now problems on the kickoff. This ball goes out of bounds, and a flag comes in.
Ready. Let's go.
He'll drop to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
It's a pretty simple read. It's man coverage. They run a little interference on the inside, and that makes it hard for the defender to stick with their man, and it leads to an easy pitch and catch.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
60 boxes, 60 boxes. Count the 60.
They'll turn and hand this one off. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give them 6 on that play.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 3. middle they go. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down.
Okay, ready? Let's go. Pass the 60, pass the 60. Ready?
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Let's go now. Let's go.
They'll begin here on the ground. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, you're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Now a give up the middle. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Ready?
Try to pick this one up on the ground. And that's going to be enough to move the chains. First down, up past the 35. Now the Patriots are going to use their first timeout. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half.
Ready?
1st and 10 now from the 36.
Here we go. Set.
Now a toss play, running left, and that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Go.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their second as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half.
On the ready.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
blocking, 18.
Well, he just does beat the play clock as he'll set up to throw. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. Jets are going to use their third and final timeout here as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime. On comes the punter now, and he is hoping to improve on his first attempt. That's taken at about the 14, and he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds.
On the jump.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Come on. Hey. 70, Timberwolves.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Now, he'll air one out. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Go street. Dragon 60. Steady.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Here's a run to begin this 3rd quarter. A nice pickup moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Okay, great.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
Tag.
Handoff here, up the middle, and he's got it. 1st down. A pickup of 4.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll look to throw. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And they'll take this down inside the 35. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Ready? Let's go.
Pulling back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
Warriors 17, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Steady.
That is hauled in at the 5. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Brooklyn. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4.
This kind of the feast or famine anytime a defensive coordinator dials up a man pressure. And when you don't get home, it just puts so much stress on your secondary, Mike. They feel like they're out there defending their man for an eternity. And quarterback had his opportunity to find his matchup. Good protection up front. And they just couldn't hold up in coverage long enough. And they give up a big touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
Now give on the ground, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's third down.
3rd and 9.
Let's go now. Pat the 60, pat the 60.
Now they'll set up to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Jets. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Next to score, Patriots 14, Jets 10.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Rig alert! Rig alert! 70 Timberwolves!
Not much happening there. Just a short gain.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29.
Get it! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! Come on!
Look wide. Get this one complete. And he'll get only a yard before he's out of bounds, and that's going to set up a 3rd down.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
Ready! Cowboy 80! Mustang 19!
And some problems communicating on 3rd down, and that's going to be a delay. So, after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long.
Cougar 19! Ready!
A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up 4th down. And the Patriots ready to kick it away. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds.
Come on!
Back to throw here to begin the drop. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. And give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back allowed him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the 1st down. Nice gain of 5.
Tackle 80!
What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8. Setting up 2nd and short.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here we go! Hawk 70! Hawk 70! Hawk 70! Hawk 70! Ready?
Out of the gun. He'll throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a 1st down.
A gain of 3 on the play.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here. The The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Pass to 60, pass to 60. Pass all 80.
They'll run it on the inside handoff. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
He was brought down at the 26. A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 3.
3rd down. 3 to go.
Deputy! Deputy Timberwolf! Ready up?
They'll throw out of the gun. Inside the 10, it is caught. They will easily pick up the 1st down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
1st and goal.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Let's go now.
They'll run for the 1st time with their fullback. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
At the Patriots' 10-yard line.
Task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line. 2nd down and goal.
Ready? Deputy Lion. Ready?
He'll look to throw. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his 1st read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
For the lead, here is 3rd and goal.
Cowboy 80. Seven Pirates.
Back to throw. He's got it at the 3.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
So here we go. Could be the play that ends up deciding this one. 4th down and goal.
18 Cardinals. Go.
He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Jets. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
The extra point is up and through, and the Jets move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. This will be returned from the 6. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
Ready, set. Drop 60, drop 60. Set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line.
You know, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Ready.
And this is caught left sideline, but out of bounds, says the official. Incomplete. That ball a little late getting there. That's going to bring up third down.
So they're not going to come down with the reception, but, Mike, this is actually a really good ball. So with the coverage being as tight as it was, the only place that quarterback can put the ball is high and to the outside, saying, hey, if my guy can't come down with it and keep his feet in bounds, nobody is. The last thing you want to do is miss that ball on the inside, because those are the ones that ended up going the other direction.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
That's taken in, and they're going to get the first down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them.
Some teams just have a stronger appetite for being willing to go for fourth down tries, even on their side of the field, Mike, and we're seeing it so much more often. The days of just punting the ball back and forth and saying, hey, we're going to play good defense. Remember, the better your defense, that doesn't mean you should punt. The better your defense, the more chances you should take on offense.
Second and 4.
From the 41, here's second down and 4.
Let's go now. 19, charge.
That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Big play coming up. This is third down. They'll try to get this one on the ground. This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down.
Ready. Bronco 80. Let's go.
Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked, and they turn it over on downs.
All right, Mike, so in this situation, a defensive coordinator has two options. You can sit back and play the pass, or you can be aggressive and go after the quarterback. In this case, they chose the latter, and that's why they were able to force the turnover on downs.
Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Got it. Ready?
Here's a second and 12.
70 Timberwolves. 70 Lions. Ranger, 70 Ranger.
He gets this into the hands of Green. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 35 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Ready.
An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. First down and goal. Here's a run. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short. Now after the play, it looks like we have an injured Jet on the field. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Here now, second down and goal.
70 Timberwolves.
And he's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
70. Warriors 70. Go.
Throwing here on third and goal. This is caught for a touchdown. There is a penalty flag down. Let's see if this one holds up. An extra point attempt to follow. It's up and through. And the Jets go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
33-yard line.
Get it. Ready.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do, if that's the case, is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Come on. Let go.
Now a handoff, running right. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
And once he got his head around, he realized he was in danger. I mean, luckily, he was able to get rid of that ball before it turned into a negative play.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. They'll look to set up the screen here. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's fourth down.
It's fourth down.
And it's been this elite pass defense that's made things very challenging for the offense so far. And that's only his first catch of the game. But, you know, sometimes, Mike, it's just that one play that gets you going. So we'll see if that's the case here.
The Jets will send out the field goal unit. Spotted at the 35, this a 45-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Jets will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
This will be returned from the 6. Great job there by the coverage team. They get him down at the 12.
At their own 12-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll drop to throw. He's going to air this one out. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull any sort of comeback.
Off the play fake. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
Certain guys just have a knack for making splash plays, and I don't even think you can really coach it. I mean, this guy, first he has a pick, now a sack. He comes up with a fumble recovery, Mike. He's getting the football equivalent of a hat trick, and there's no mistake about it. This guy is balling.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
19 Charger. 19 Charger.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. This one complete right side. He's into space past the 25. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. A big play for the Jets. 32 yards. They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10.
Here we go. Shot. Ready.
They'll run. He'll try the left side now. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation, but now they find themselves in second and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11. Here's a run going left, and he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the line.
The truth is, Mike, they just aren't getting the push they need up front. This defense has been a motivated group these last couple plays, and now for the second straight time, they failed to even get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Now, faking the give, and that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Ready?
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. So the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. And that's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Down behind the line of scrimmage. A 2-yard loss brings up 3rd down and 12.
So this one a win for the visiting Jets. They get the victory away from home in the division. This was so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say good night.